Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Jody with FTRealM, and I'm subbing in for Diego tonight just due to his work schedule got a little complicated. So he's going to be actually hosting tomorrow, Wednesday, for Dakota because Dakota is actually sick. So this week's topic for Tuesday and all week long for you is about binding. So my first time I ever did any binding, I actually used an ace bandage, which would not recommend at all. It caused a lot of back pain, it caused a lot of knots in my back, and my left side of my chest actually has stretch marks from it. So I stopped doing that due to I wanted more options with top surgery options, just in case reasons. I wanted everything available to me. So I ended up going to a smaller sports bra, and then with a larger one on top to kind of, make sure everything stayed concealed as much as possible. And then I, wore baggier clothes, which worked out a little bit for me. My chest is a little bit bigger. People that works out really well with all smaller chested guys, things like that. You can also try layering clothes. I can never layer clothes just for the fact is I'm 5'2", and I have to buy clothes that actually look big. Otherwise, I look like really ghetto gangster style. So Garrett did a great job of also talking about the first binder that I ever bought, which was from Underworks. I did buy the exact same binder Garrett did. I actually ended up ruining that one due to pulling up on the shoulder straps and then pulling up that way because I have shorter arms. So I ended up actually ruining that one. I ended up having to staple it for a while until I could get a new one, until I found a new one. It was really horrible. So I would recommend with that one trying to go like this way up and over rather than pulling it from the shoulder straps. If you have shorter arms, you can't reach all the way to the bottom if you're not that stretchable. Like me, I'm not that stretchable, so I had to improvise. So I kind of learned my lesson with this second binder. My second binder that I have is from mansculpt.com. Dr. Garamoni is the owner of the company, things like that, so he's designed them for us. I like his binders just because of the material it's made out of. It's made out of some Under Armour material on top, and then it's got the spandex compression part on the bottom. You can actually separate the two, so I can actually pull this out, and it doesn't do anything to the spandex. It's two separate pieces. So, as you can kind of see, it is longer, so I'll show it to you here in a second. I'll show it to you right now, actually. So, it is longer, as you can see. I actually prefer the longer one just due to the fact that I have some love handles that I like to hide. And it really works out for that. Hides this area, and it hides my love handles that I'm trying to get rid of. I do work out in this binder. It's a little bit more stretchy, more mobile than as you can see from the Underworks one from Garrett's video. And Dr. Garamoni only has them coming in white right now, the last time I checked, which was a couple months ago. There's an option where you can do a zipper, and I don't know how much different that one is. Obviously, I don't have it. I pull this one up and over my head. There's also another option where you can get the zipper with a piece that covers the zipper if you're concerned about people seeing that, which is kind of nice. So you have a couple options. They're just all long. So if you want a short one, you have to go over to Underworks and check them out there. This has like a little bit of rubber material on the bottom of it to keep it from rolling up when you have it on the outside of your clothes. So it's meant kind of more to wear like either tucked in or up here. I've lost a lot of weight and my body fat has redistributed. So I actually wish I would have gotten a small. This is a medium, in which I really like at first, but now that I've lost some weight and my body fat's redistributed, a small would probably work better for me. But anyway, I tuck it in underneath my underwear and my pants now. I did try it on top of my underwear for a little while, and I kept giving myself wedgies just due to how it just works, unfortunately, so I gave that up. Other than that, I really like it. It does go up to about here, like where this sits right now on my belt. It does roll up a little bit that way when I have it tucked in and everything, but for me that's not really a problem, except for in particular cases if I'm doing like jumping. So say if I'm working out and I'm doing a workout where it requires jumping, sometimes it makes me a little bit uncomfortable, but I wear bagging of shirts. It's not a big deal, and as you can see, my other shirts are kind of baggy. They're mediums. If you're concerned about the black under white clothes, I was concerned about it as well. But I soon figured out that it really wasn't that big of a deal as long as I didn't make it a big deal. So I have this shirt, which is white, as you can see. You can kind of notice it, not too bad from far away. If I'm farther away, not really. You can see that I'm wearing something, but outside of that, it's not a big deal. When I stretch my arms this way, you can see the difference, but that's only if I pull it really tight. So, not too big of a deal. I do take this one off a little bit differently. Here, I'll show you real quick. So how I ruined my Underworks one is I pulled it up here to get it so I could pull it up over, because I'm not very flexible. So with this one, I can roll up this way. I do pull it up from right here, and kind of go like that, and then I can hook the bottom up. So that's how I do this one, and then kind of, I pull it a little bit down farther in the back when I first start wearing it, so it's up a little bit higher, and I just want to maintain that, because otherwise it will kind of slide down a little bit. If you're really self-conscious of it, you want it up a little bit higher. That's why I pull mine in the back, and as I said, I've lost some weight, so it also changed to how it fit in the front as well. So just be mindful of weight loss and fat distribution and stuff like that as well. I wasn't expecting to redistribute and lose fat as fast as I have, so it is an unfortunate series of unfortunate events for me. So let me go and put my shirt back on real quick here, and you guys can stop looking at my scary hair. You can machine wash this binder just due to the material that's made of, where the Underworks one, it says you hand wash. I prefer the black over the white because you can't see the dirt and the sweat on this one, as the white one that I did use between working out and wearing it, because I only had one, because I was super cheap. It got stained really badly with all the sweat marks and stuff like that, so I was really self-conscious about that. So I prefer the black over the white. I prefer this material because you can machine wash it. You can't machine dry. So it does state that you want to hang dry it. If I go from working out to an event, then I will stick it in the dryer for 7 to 10 minutes, however long it takes me to take a shower. So it usually takes me between 7 and 10 minutes. I've timed myself, trust me. Because I was concerned about ruining it. Because I did actually machine dry my Underworks one a lot more. I did not follow that care. I didn't really, was like, it'll be fine, no big deal. No. The shortest amount of time I've put it in the dryer is a couple minutes, where it's still kind of damp from like sweating, but you know, it shrunk up pretty well. If you want it to shrink up, give it a quick wash and go ahead and hang it up to dry. I would recommend buying 2 binders if you can, then that way you can kind of go back and forth. That's what I've been kind of looking into recently, but right now, just how it is. As you can see, it hides everything really well. So, here you go. From a side view, if I bring it a little bit tighter, it just looks like I have kind of a bulky chest like I work out. So that's what I'm going for, because I work out. Kind of this way. It does the same thing with my t-shirts. If I have, you know, t-shirts on, I wear mediums. So it looks about the same way. Sometimes, depending on the t-shirt, unfortunately, you just have to be mindful of it. Try on some t-shirts just to make sure that you're comfortable. I like this one because I can also wear it outside. If I'm like mowing the yard, things like that, people are just going to mistake it for a tank top. Whereas the Underworks one, you have to wear something over it at all times. They do make longer ones. I don't know how well they work. I've only known the guys to have shorter ones that I've come in contact with. So, but the material I think is all the same, and it's not as stretchy as this one, just based on, as you can see from Garrett's video. So I think that's all about the binder talk I got for you guys tonight. I do want to leave you with some of our current giveaway information on how to get a free binder. So it's a lot of rules, so I want to make sure I cover everything. It is geared towards trans guys, FTMs, you know, nobody else at the moment. We're going to get with Gabby and do a giveaway geared towards the genderqueer community in the future. So we're working on that. So you got to be FTM. Zoom row number 1. Number 2 is you have to send us a message via Ask Box giving us some feedback, whether it be a topic suggestion, something that we can change or improve on the channel, or something that one of us hosts or subs can improve on, and that's it. That's how you get entered into this the giveaway, the binder giveaway. We also have an Instagram at FTRealM. Go ahead and subscribe to us there if you love seeing us here. You'll love that as well. I'm going to put down my personal page information for YouTube, as well as my Instagram, and from there you'll have all the information to get in contact with me if you want to see me. Otherwise, make some comments on here and I will get back at you guys. Alright? Take it easy and enjoy the rest of your week, and tune in tomorrow for Diego taking it in for Dakota.